Hello, everyone, and welcome to Christmas Part 2 of Undertale Last Corridor. First up, we have hard mode insanity buffs. Let's take a look at what we can do here. Our first move, Bone Wave. You throw several Bone Waves, or Psychotic Assault is the name, and they're pretty devastating. Temchip here took over 200 damage, it looks like. Yeah. Of course, average players are not going to walk into it. We have our Blaster Chaos, where we fire several blasters at a spot. Doesn't seem to be too painful. Our third move is Stab, and I think after a short delay, you get a little red glow, and then you dash through. For the fourth move, we have Bone Wave, big little bone, or not Bone Wave, Bone Zone, some spiky bones. We have Erratic Movements, where you just kind of hop around where your cursor is, I think, because it shows my cursor, but I don't think it's actually always going where my cursor is. It's probably if the cursor's out of bounds, it shoots you somewhere else. But then you just kind of litter the corridor with some spikes. Alright, for our sixth move, we have Murderous Passage, where you just throw a big long row of bones. Our seventh move, Unstable Save. You plant a little save and it detonates. And I think the old one could hit you. It didn't look like it hit me, but I might not have walked into it fast enough. If I recall, Unstable Save also targets player-made saves. For the eighth move, we have Bone Rain, where we have bones kind of fall from the sky and cause a little bit of chaos. And now for our ninth move, we have Madness. You cause the corridor to turn red as you just kind of run around and be a menace to the enemy. Pretty neat overall. And let's see. I think that's the full moveset. They spawned a save, and sure enough, I was able to detonate both mine and theirs. And with that, we're going to move on to the next character. Alright, so we get two new traps. We have Bleeding Trap and Offensive Trap here on Murder Sands. Here is the Bleeding Trap. Someone runs into it, they take a little bit of damage, and then they bleed momentarily. The other trap is Offensive Trap, which if they walk there, causes Sky Blasters to attack them. And these have a pretty low cooldown at half a second. So I actually just dumped all of my traps around here, and if they walk over, sure enough, they detonated a bunch. So I'm not seeing the blasters go off. Maybe I messed that up. I probably did. But let's move on to the next thing, the new skins. Here we have Xmus Hard Mode or Full Power Negatail. This one has a purple, pink little jacket, though the icon is kind of a dark blue. They look pretty cool, and they have a new move. So you get all the benefits of regular Negatail, but let's see, what is this? You get a new move called Icicle Wave. And this new move, you also have 20 less stamina. If you hold on to it, you can charge it up. And once you're done charging it, does this keep going? You can let go. And you see, it kind of caused stuff to fall. I couldn't tell what that was. It looked red, so it was probably icicles that were falling, since we were in inverted color mode. Let's use that a second time. So right now they have 853 health. Oh wait, let's wait for the inversion to end. Okay, the inversion should be about to end. So 853 health. How far does this go? Okay, that's how far it goes. We let go. And, okay, they only took a little bit of damage, but it has a pretty big area of effect. So now let's move on to the next thing. There we go. So Swap Xmas has a little bit of eggnog in both phases, and when they use it, they gain 20 stamina. Apparently it's one-time use, and also your eyes go a bit quirky, don't they? So let's go ahead and move on to the next character. Okay, a bunch of Xmas skins also just were updated, so they have little bits of animation. Pretty neat looking. Here is the Xmas Aftertale skin. As with a lot of the others, this one is now animated. Yo, hard-tailed Xmas skin kinda goes hard here. Look at this. a red jacket with the black kind of whatever this is called color. Pretty rad looking. And if I remember right, let's see. Oh, I need to charge that up to use it. So there aren't any special changes. It's all cosmetic. But I mean, just look at this. This looks pretty rad. Some of the fire turns blue, so let's actually try to charge up here. Let's see. We're gonna charge up our power, that way we can use it. If I can hit them. They're so fast. There we go. Oh wait, they don't have a lot of health. I just realized that. Okay. So now let's try to go into our empowered mode. And now, let's try to see if any of our fire looks blue. A lot of that was just red. Maybe giant slap? No, a lot of it looks red. Oh, that was kind of blue. For a moment. So most of your attacks look to still be red. Oh, it's in the one mode? Okay. Well, let's pop this, and then Dual Blast. That's still red. Oh, the blue eye. I see. Blue eye. Pretty cool. So here we have Epic Tail, who has a new weapon. Cardboard Tube. And when they hit people with it, let's see. It's basically chicken, but bigger. Okay. Does about 10 damage, it looks like. Has still a cooldown for a few seconds, which is good. You don't want a Sans melee weapon to have a low cooldown, especially on a stamina character. Alright, pretty neat. Now let's move on to some of the non-Xmas stuff. Here we have Edgy Littlefell. I mean, look at how edgy this is. Look at how edgy looking this face is. And the lightning? It's wild, but it's just a model update, and their candy looks better. It looks like actual candy. So that's it for Littlefell here. Let's move on to the next one. Wait, apparently Temp Chip has told me I am big dumb, and it's not base Littlefell. Okay, apparently this is base Littlefell. Not quite as edgy looking as the other one. This is still a bit edgy, but not as edgy. That other one was super edgy. Also, I'm so small. Look at this. I only go up to their shoulders, basically. Alright, but now actually moving on to the next character. Wait, guys, I just popped into this map. It actually looks good. Like, I wasn't expecting a bad map, but, like, the map designer kinda did a good job here. Like, okay, so we have the grass, we have the path, we have darker grass here, we have bushes, we have little flowers, trees, sunlight pouring in. Yeah, this actually looks kind of good. Good job, map makers. Temchep says Ian cooked here. So yeah, Ian, really good job on this map. This is the best map I've seen so far in Undertale Last Corridor. Actually, wait, a Waterfall Dust might have a better map. I'd have to compare them. But this is definitely one of the best. So let's move on to the next new map. Swap Dust Sands, or whoops, Swap Dust Papyrus has his own new map. I mean, look at this. Like, you see all the buildings destroyed by Papyrus, because Papyrus is apparently absolutely insane. Instead of an actual corridor, you're on a rooftop. It reminds me of a Tears in the Rain type fight. Pretty neat. Got some light, got some more plant work done. Have lanterns. The flame isn't animated, sadly. They probably didn't want to destroy people's toasters. Got some statues with a sword. Pretty neat. Yep, new home. All right. And now, for the last thing I believe we're showing. Whoa, new model. So, Rune's Dust here not only gets a new model, which I'm going to take a screenshot of, But this is the Runes Dust Corridor. Sans, I hate to break it to you, but I think you destroyed the whole planet. There's vines. Everything is just ruined. Apparently, there's some terrain that has no collision. Pretty neat. Pretty neat. You can kind of see the wreckage. There's just mushrooms growing out of this pillar. Yeah, honestly, this Sans is pretty destructive, and he's only started with his killing. All right, but I think that's basically it. So, I'll show one more thing, but after that. So here, if we take a look at the lineup, these are the Fell Dust skins. It looks... Fell Dust, I'm not sure. It looks like... Oh, I see. And one of them, he takes off. His jacket's wearing a different jacket. I'm not sure if one of the skins is outdated and they're gonna make them all standardized since two of them are a different style from the third. But either way, they all look good in their own ways. Because you see that the little part of the jacket there is animated as well. Have weapon moving. But that's where we're going to be stopping. I hope you all enjoyed, and I'll see you all next time. Thanks for watching.